welcome back to Drafting with Jamie Rigatti. Oh, baby. Here we are. Just cracked a pack, and I'm looking at the guy on the left. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. This is quite a pack. So we're here in Kaladesh doing a league, and this is pretty much the guy you want to see. A 5/6 flash in its own right is kind of insane in this format, right? And then, you know, the other text does some really cool stuff as well. So that is the card that we're going to take, right? Let's not pretend that there's any other choice here, but bear with me. If this wasn't here, I believe I would take the freighter because it's quite a beating. Beam Outrider's pretty nice too, but yeah, if this wasn't here, we would be taking the freighter. Strong pack, freighter, outrider, hunt the weak, Gearhulk, serpent. These are things I would take first pick, and the Skywell as well, and not feel too bad. But here's the Gearhulk. We're gonna take it. All right, let's see. Kambal is pretty strong, but I'm not gonna take a gold card here. We have like a vested interest in playing blue, so if there was like a decent blue card, I would take it. Now, like I'm not a big fan of Innovator. It's okay if you slap some goggles on it, or if you have some bounce effects. It's nice to be able to draw a bunch of cards. But it's not something that I'm going to just stay in blue for. So let's see. I like Screecher. Oval Chase Dragster doesn't really go in a blue deck that well. So not that we're necessarily blue. Like if blue's not open, I'll take this and put it in the sideboard and call it a day. I'm not afraid to do that. So, yeah, this pack is decidedly less exciting than the last one. We'll take Screecher here. Oh, boy. Well, this pack's pretty great, too. All right, I love Voyager. I like a lot. So that might be my pick. However, Tidy Conclusion is not a bad choice either. It's not. Removal's good. Removal's good. Voyager's pretty strong, but I'm not gonna take it over Tidy Conclusion here because I do like the Screecher just fine. And removal, this is not a bomb by any means. It's just not. It's a nice enabler to get some energy, right? It is. But let's take the removal here. Okay. Well, so this pack I'm looking at. I like Trade Winds alright in a blue deck, right? But that's not, I don't think that's what we're going to take here. I think we're just going to go with a good old-fashioned Malfunction. Removal in a deck is great. Malfunction's slightly less exciting than something that says, like, destroy target creature, because people can bounce. And then it just, like, fizzles, and you're like, oh, all my hard work gone! But that's fine. We'll take it. Let's see. People have been giving Windrake a lot of hate. I think it's fine. I wouldn't want an army of Windrakes in my blue deck, but I'll take one. However, I don't know if that's going to be our pick here. Let's see. I like Rush. I think Rush is a really good combat trick. We could get on the self-assembler train, though, as well. It's pretty early. I think we'll be able to get combat tricks later. Let's try to go the self-assembler route. See if we can pick up, like, 2 more. All right. I've seen people wreck people with this card, namely me, but it's very rare. I think I've drafted this set, oh my gosh, I don't know, 20, 30 times? Not that many times, I guess. 30, 40? I don't know. I can't keep track. I should keep track, but I haven't been. I used to keep track of Eldritch Moon, and I had like my nice little tallyman system, but this time I had such a rough start, I was like, I don't even want to know. It's helpful, though. I should really keep a spreadsheet. Yeah, I think it's going to be Sky Skiff. All right. That goes in any deck. It's all right. If we can get some Fabricate stuff, it's not the worst. Anytail Hawk, is that kind of late? Captured by the Consulate's pretty late. That is removal-ish. It's really awkward removal. But that's late, so I'm going to take that. I think that's a pretty strong signal. Let's see. It is an awkward card, though, so maybe not. Forever Colony's all right. I've had some fun times with this card. And I've also had some like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with this card moments? But we'll take it. This is fun. Okay, so here's a combat trick if we want it. Or we can take Ambitious Etherborn. So 5-drops I feel like are just like kind of hard. I mean, not hard to get, easy to get. So Etherborn is not something that I'm like prioritizing here. Whirler Maker. Is that something that we would want? I'm not sure how dirtily we're going to be. I don't know. This is a tough choice. Let's take the Whirler Maker. I know it's like kind of strange, but we'll see. I just feel like maybe this will help us take to the skies. And the other cards were just like, eh. All right, Kingpin's fine. That's a nice pickup. Okay, Scavenger? Sure. Curio Vendor is a 2-drop. But I think we can get them later. Let's take the Innovator and like kind of hope we don't have to play it. I've seen someone run this at F&M, Sequestered Stash. Because they were playing a Skyship, and they were like, their reasoning for it was, if I killed the Skyship, they would bring it back with the land. So I was like, oh, that's something to think about. Not something I would have thought about. I kind of always just write off that card as like unplayable. Rashmi? Oh my gosh, it's so weird. I've been having this like string of mythics, and I'm very grateful. I'm gonna take Rashmi. Holy crap. I can't not take her. She's like really good. Oh my gosh. I guess we're really not in black per se. No, we kind of are. But we'll splash for her. She's like amazing. I passed her at F&M the other day. A foil Rashmi nonetheless. Because I was like, oh, I'm already splashing for this Gearsmith. Stupid. She's worth like 15 bucks in paper though. Or $12 or something like that too. So I was like kicking myself in the butt. But we'll take her here. She's really good. I learned my lesson. Sometimes I'm a little stubborn with learning lessons, but I did. I learned it. So, was blue open enough to be blue? Question mark. Because now we could sort of go into black-green and splash blue for Rashmi. But Gearhulk is very strong, so I really do want to play Gearhulk. I do. This is tough. And fixing when you're not green is a little bit rough, but I think we'll be okay. How blue are we? I think we're out of white. Oh, that's my dog. You're so cute. Let's see. Whoa. Which direction do we want to go in? I mean, Tiger's like very strong, but do we want to take a green card here? I'm actually just going to take the Sky Gate. It gets us to our late game, which is pretty good if we're playing a Gearhulk, so let's take that. A self-assembler number 2, I don't think would be terrible. People like Ballista Charger, I don't. I'm just going to leave that there. Theorist wouldn't be terrible, but we already have the Kingpin. I like PFAL a lot too. But self-assemblers are better in pairs, so let's go with that here. I think PFAL would be great too. I really do like PFAL. It blocks a lot of stuff really well. Okay. My dog is trying to jump on me, but he's so short. Come on, dude. You can do it. Let's see. Let's see. Rebuff is like a sideboard card, right? Artisan. Oh, baby. All right, all right. Focus. Let's see. Live fast is okay. We probably want some card draw. Are we actually black? What are our colors? Okay. Come on, dude. Jump. Okay. Okay, he got it, guys. Don't worry. The dog got up. If anybody was worried, he did it. Let's see. Let's see. Live fast. Like, maybe we're going to end up being straight up 3 colors. I'm going to take the Wanderer here and see how that goes. Daredevil is nice. Maybe we're just gonna abandon this plan. I don't know what I'm doing. That's how I feel sometimes. I have 8 trophies, but I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing sometimes in these straps. Okay, Daredevil's nice. We have a bunch of artifacts. This is a good card. I'm gonna take it. I do also like Pillarbug, but this is great. All right, we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be okay. Jeez, Key to the City is nice. That's very late too. I also like Aviator. We have a Whirler Maker to take to the skies though, so we don't necessarily need an Aviator. It's very nice. I think I'm gonna take the key here. I've learned how good this card can be, so I'm gonna take it. Although, are we like a beatdown deck? Not particularly. It's still, we can get rid of lands we don't need and stuff. It's a good card. All right, Trade Winds versus Subtle Strike. Subtle Strike is a nice trick. Slash removal. It's a versatile card. The text is nice on there. We could take that. We could take that. Trade Winds is good too. We're not really any colors here. We're kind of like, I don't know. I don't know where we are. Shrewd Negotiation. Well, don't mind if I do. I think we could make that work. That's okay. See, now that makes me feel like we should be in blue because that's quite late. And that is splashable, people. What is this still doing here? We're going to take it. Okay. We're going to take that card. Let's see. Disappearing Act is okay. It fits our curve nicely. That's what it has going for it. It's tough to leave up mana, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Tezzar's Ambition is nice, but it is a 5-drop. And we have card draw with Key. Well, not card draw. We have, well, filtering with Key to the City, right? It's not actual card draw. Let's take the Ambition, I guess. See how it goes. Etherborn is nice for Shrewd, right? Because it makes a servo if we want. But I think I actually might just take the Live Fast here because we do need some 3-drops. I like it better than Ambition right now with our curve. And this is a 5-drop. If that was something that wasn't a 5-drop, I would be interested in it. Fortuitous Find. I like to play this in a deck that has a Gear Hulk because it's nice to return your Gear Hulk, right? You're like, ooh, I have a Gear Hulk in the graveyard. Oh, wait, I have a Gear Hulk in my hand. Cool. It's like a magic trick. We can take that. Curio Vendor, I'm going to stick right over here. If we decide we need to play it, we can play it. Okay. Maneuver. All right, so what is our game plan here? Let's see. I think we are now black-blue. Ish. What? Like, why am I opening all the mythics today? This is nuts. I mean, I'm not complaining, but oh my gosh. Yesterday I dropped, well, it was 2 days ago I dropped it, and I drafted 2 mythics as well. It was nuts. I drafted the, what was it, a demon and the green Gear Hulk. I was like, all right. And now seriously, we opened 3 packs and there was 3 mythics. Life is good. Well, we're already trying to splash for Rashmi, so I'm not going to take Saheeli. She is a planeswalker, but she doesn't really affect the board as much as I would like her to. I've always found her sort of awkward to play. And if I was in blue-green, I mean, not blue-green. If I was in blue-red, I would take her happily, but we are not going that route probably. We're trying to get some fixing for Rashmi because she's very powerful. So here, I believe, can you guys hear my cat yelling? I'm so sorry. I think we're just going to take a malfunction, right? It's removal. It's fine. 2 malfunctions is probably the limit though, so I'm going to try to cool it after this. Jeez. 3 mythics. That's amazing. Thanks, Moto. Moto's loving me today. Glimmer, I think, is an upgrade from Live Fast, so I believe that's what I'm going to take here. Syndicate Trafficker, I haven't been happy with. A lot of times he's just a 3-1, because, like, what artifacts do you really want to sacrifice, right? Like, if you have an army of servos, sure. But still, I don't like it. Durable Handicraft is... I like Durable Handicrafts. I do. but we're not green. So it's going to be Glimmer here. We don't have any vehicles for, well, we have we do have a skiff for Night Market, but I don't know that I'm actually playing the skiff. So let's take the Glimmer. Get rid of the Live Fast, I think. Glimmer's just, it's really powerful. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. Ugh, beautiful. I love it. Okay, P-Foul is great, but it's also 4-drop. Do we need 2 drops? We need creatures, that's for sure. I think I actually might just take the Blade Master here. I know that's like a little bit crazy, but we only have 1 3-drop creature, and it's not the worst. We have a lot of non-creature spells, so I don't think it would be that bad in our deck. I think P-Val is a better card. But for what's happening here, I'm going to take the Blade Master. Gear Seeker Serpent is pretty nice, but so is a Pillar Bug. Well, we do have a lot of artifacts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe we're going to play them all. Maybe not the Sky Skiff, but Whirlermaker makes some too. I think we can take a Serpent here. I do want a Pillar Bug. I think that would fill our curve very nicely, but I think the Serpent is going to be cheap enough for us in this deck, and it's just a very powerful finisher, so I want one. Let's take it. I don't actually know that Shrewd is going to work for us. Which is sad. All right, Crane is nice. It's going to find us a decent amount of things, right? Well, yeah, I do like, oh gosh, I like Crane. Every time it comes down to it, though, I feel so bad for this Pillar Bug. I'm like, oh, he's great, but I'm going to take this instead of him. Poor buddy. I really love this card. I do. It really messes with math, right? Somebody's trying to race you, and you're like, oh, wait, just kidding. I'm gaining some life. Feels good. Oh, Broker is pretty nice, too. But, let's take the Crane. I think. I don't know. Just kidding. I think I want the Pillar Bug. I know that's crazy. But this helps with the Serpent. And I just like the life gain on it. And we have so many 2-drops already. I think we need that for curve. For a beautiful, beautiful curve. All right. Eager Construct is fine. Right? It's fine. We don't want the goggles, really, because we don't have any inventors, or artificers. So, yeah, let's take the Construct. Tower. Wow. We don't have any energy nonsense, so that's not for us. I think it's Trade Winds, although Scrutiny is, sort of enticing. If you can play on turn 1, it's brutal. But, other than that, it's not crazy good. Aviator. Self-Assembler. Ooh. Ooh, and a Die Young? Oh, come on. I think 3 Self-Assemblers is, the sweet spot. I honestly do. Okay. We have a Whirlermaker. This is 3 bodies, but we don't have a way to abuse this. We don't have a bounce thing. I think it should be Self-Assembler. Die Young is nice, but we don't have that much energy. So I'm going to take the Self-Assembler. I did it. I don't know if I was right. Broker. Yeah. Broker's good. Curve. Perfect. Night Market Lookout. I will take it. But we only have 1 Sky Skiff, so I don't think this is going to be, crazy good for us. So I'm going to put that over here. Okay. Etherborn versus Automaton. I don't know that either one is making the cut. So I'm going to take the Automaton, and here's why. Our 5-drops are kind of locked up. Can I even splash this? Oh, that's probably irresponsible. But she's so powerful, so I'm really tempted to. And honestly, we have a lot of colorless cards. So our mana, I don't think is going to be so hard. I think we could run 3 forests. Because we have a Glimmer to sort of dig. We have the Kingpin to sort of dig. I think I'm still going to try to splash. It might be irresponsible, but I'm doing it because she's just so powerful. This card is ridiculous. I really did learn my lesson about this card. Lesson learned. Period. I got it, Rashmi. You're amazeballs. Mastodon, you should not be here that late, bud. You're beautiful. Poor buddy. Oh, Poppy. Did you guys hear him grumbling? He's so sweet. All right. We're gonna have to make some cuts. I think it's gonna be shrewd, y'all. Now we do have a whirler maker, so that's, we could trade off. Yeah, I think it's shrewd. It just doesn't really go in this deck. It's a powerful card. But we don't have that many targets for it to trade. I mean, we could trade off like the Skygate or something, I guess. I don't think we can do it. I want to. I do, because it's really awesome. It's no confiscation coup, though. That card is ridiculous. So silly that card is, for sure. All right. So I'm looking at Shrewd right now. I'm also looking at Fortuitous because the Scavenger kind of does the same thing. Let's see here. I think it's Shrewd. I'm sorry, bud. You just don't really fit. So, what's Serpent going to cost us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts. This is probably going to be a 5-drop for us. Possibly less than that. We'll see. All right. Well, I like our curve here. I think our deck is nicely curved. Let's take out Fortuitous. If we're leaving in Scavenger. Are we leaving in Scavenger? We might just take out Scavenger as well, because we have to make 2 more cuts. I'm not comfortable running 16 lands in this kind of deck. I'm just not. I think it's a 17 land deck. Since we have the 3 self-assemblers, the Gearhulk, those are things that I want to be able to cast. Like, I would love to be able to play that with 6 mana up, you know? For real. I think it's Sky Skiff too. It's just not good enough for us because we don't have any. If we had a bunch of little doers like servos and stuff, I do like this card. If you have a lot of Fabricate, you turn a servo into a 2/3 flyer. That's great. We just don't have that set up here, so that's gone. I'm thinking it's Scavenger, but I like Scavenger with Gearhulk. I really do. It's powerful. Colony is a little awkward in this deck, actually, too. Maybe we just cut the Colony. Like, we are not super beat down. We're not really super control-y either. This deck doesn't really have a game plan. It's kind of a hot mess. Game plan is Gearhulk, I guess, and self-assemblers. Colony is pretty powerful, though. I like Roller Maker with a Serpent, and I do sort of want some Air Force, so I'm going to leave that be. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Like, I'm very tempted to just say, oh, let's play 16 lands, but we're splashing. So I can't do that. That's very irresponsible. So what is the cut? Maybe we cut Skygate for now. And if we're playing a really aggressive deck, we can bring it back in. This card makes me feel a little safer, though. So I'm sad to cut that. But I kind of want to give Colony a shot. Maybe I don't. Maybe I actually do want to cut Colony. Oh, my heart's telling me that this is just not working in this deck. I don't know. Maybe it is. All right. Let's see what they recommend. 1 forest for real. I think I want to do at least 2. I think I want to go 8-7-2. And here's why. We have a lot of colorless stuff, so I think we're going to be okay. How many blue sources? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So I think we can go 8-7-2. I like that. And hopefully we'll be able to find a forest with our kingpin. And what else helps us get there? Something else did. I knew it did. Glimmer. Glimmer sort of helps us dig for it. Okay. So let's see if we can make this work. Curve looks decent. Creatures are decent. Game plan's fuzzy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We do have 2 mythics. So I don't want to write this deck off. I think we could maybe make it. We have some removal. We have good creatures. Curve's good. Those are fundamentally good signs, right? So we'll see. All right, cool. So I'll see you guys in a little bit for the first round. Thank you so much for watching.